Hello, everyone, and welcome to our December graduation ceremony. My name is Kiera Mahan. I'll be your MC for today. Today, we're going to be celebrating 8 cohorts. I'll go ahead and name those off for you guys so we can get a quick little celebration in. So today, we'll be celebrating JCP National, GMA NYC, JWD Seattle, ITS National, JWD National, Junior Full Stack National, CMS Jacksonville, and AMA Jacksonville. So we are going to have a nice ceremony. I'm really excited. This is a huge accomplishment for you guys. So thank you to all the family, friends, staff, partners, and everyone joining today to celebrate. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Akil Kennedy for some congratulatory awards.
Congratulations and good afternoon. My name is Akil Kennedy, and I am the Chief Programs Officer here at Generation. First, I want to say congratulations. Congratulations on pushing through for the last 10 to 23 weeks, be it a traditional 9 to 5 generation program or one of our flex evening 6 to 9 p.m. programs or our 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. programs, any of them. Congratulations for pushing through. You all have been an example of everything that we attempt to instill in our learners here at Generation. As you know, our goal here at Generation is to transform education to employment systems to prepare, place, and support learners just like you into life-changing careers that would otherwise be inaccessible. We don't do that by just teaching technical content. It's also those behavior skills and mindsets that are sprinkled throughout your lessons with your instructors, your TAs, and your career coaches. They're ingrained in all of the communication, all of the interactions that we try to put forth for you all as you go through the program. Personal responsibility helped you to be ready and prepared every day, knowing that you are going to have to dedicate most of your day to be able to complete assignments on time, or most of your evenings, or even sometimes your weekends, knowing that you had a job or children to take care of or family members to tend to. All of those things were part of your life, but you still had the personal responsibility and showed the personal responsibility to be able to get the work done and complete those assignments on time. Growth mindset and future orientation, you wouldn't be here without. You want something better. And you recognize that to reach that future, that you have to grow. And growth is not easy. Things worth doing seldom are easy. They're difficult. But at the end of the road, you will always see that payoff. And then the biggest one to me is persistence. Persistence when you logged into Canvas or clicked a link and something didn't work, or there was a concept in class that you didn't understand and you had to ask your instructor or ask your TA or even ask one of your classmates for help. You did not quit. You reached out and did what needed to be done in order to get the goal accomplished. Because asking for help isn't weakness. Asking for help and support is strength. Because you know that in order to get where you need to go, sometimes you can't do it alone. And sometimes you have to be persistent in being able to ask for help. I also want to thank you all. Doing what we do here at Generation is not an easy endeavor, and we cannot do it without you. And we recognize that there may be hiccups or glitches along the way, but you've stuck by us, and we appreciate that very much. Thank you for allowing us to support you in your journey. Thank you for allowing us to teach you. Thank you for being patient with us and allowing us to grow along with you. Finally, there is this children's book called The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse that I've read to my children. And in it, the characters come to this dense forest that they need to be able to travel through. And the boy is having doubts. And he says to the horse, I can't see a way through. And the horse says to the boy, well, can you see the next step? And the boy answers yes. And the horse says, just take that. And that's what you all have done. You all have taken that next step. Again, I want to say congratulations on your graduation. And I wish you all much success in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Although Akil cannot be here with us today, I would like to say thank you for his congratulatory words towards you guys today. So thank you so much, Akil, for that. Next, we will have some instructional remarks from one of our instructors of DMA, Paris Airy. Paris, the floor is yours.
All right, thank you so much, Kiara. Well, here we are, graduation day. First off, congratulations. Yes, you all made it. I'm so glad to be able to be here with all of you. A lot of you have shared stories with me, so a lot of you that don't know me, you're probably wondering who's this Santa Claus wannabe. So I wanted to give you a little short story about me that you might be able to reflect on one of your own. I was born in a dusty desert border town in Texas. I don't think there's any other kind, but I did spend the first 7 years of my life living in Juarez, Mexico. And back then, it was dirt roads and a lot of great memories. And now it's known as the murder capital of the world. And my family decided to move to East Los Angeles after that, which seemed a lot like Juarez without the dirt roads. And that's where I was introduced to the US educational system. So lo and behold, within 3 months, the school principal called my mother in, and he told her that I was intellectually challenged and that I needed to be put in a special class. And what they failed to understand is that I didn't speak English, but because I didn't look the part, they assumed it was a different issue. I remember my mother telling me in Spanish, of course, that I needed to learn English. I needed to learn how to read it. I needed to learn how to write it. I needed to do it better than anybody else in my class. And that moment was an inflection point that started the trajectory of my life. And it started a journey of learning to overcome challenges and to be motivated by the results that effort brought. And by the end of that year, I was reading and writing four grades above my classmates. My point here is that at some point in our lives, we're all going to be underestimated, negatively typecast, or worse, just ignored. But we all have it in our power to use our challenges to move us forward. And let's face it, most of us are building from scratch. We don't have an inheritance. We don't have a trust fund. We didn't come into this world with great connections or backups or safety nets. What we have is blood, sweat, our skills, our faith, and the ability to work our butts off. And here's a quote that I rely on during challenging times. It's always too early to quit, and it's never too late to start. Now, I hope you've all had the opportunity to reflect on your generation journey. I hope you will always see this as a crazy and challenging journey that was filled with many wonderful memories. You can probably think of that now versus the stress you felt at the time, and the many great life and career lessons that you learned. Hopefully it started or continued your journey of learning to overcome challenges and to be motivated by the results that effort brought. And it's for these reasons that I want to take the opportunity to reflect on this idea of an inflection point, the inflection point that each of you created in your lives when you joined and signed up for your generation cohort. Inflection points are moments in your life where events or decisions you make take you in a different direction, altering at least one aspect of your life. And characteristically, they initially create positive feelings of hope, of optimism, opportunity as you're kind of propelled down this path that you've created. The thing about inflection points, they do require you to go through a huge transition, right? Through changes and challenges which are well outside your comfort zone. Sound familiar to your generation program, right? Here's the thing about inflection points. Very few people see inflection points as the opportunities they really are, as catalysts for changing our lives. They should cause us to pause, reflect, and ask ourselves, what's the opportunity that this path gives me, and what do I need to do to take full advantage of it? No doubt during your cohort, each of you struggled, each of you overcame those struggles and succeeded because of your perseverance, a belief in a process, and yes, a foundational belief in yourself. And this is the cycle of success. So now that I've talked about the opportunities that inflection points bring, that leaves you with your commitment as to what comes next. I think you all know at this point what it takes. You most certainly know that you have what it takes. So go out and make the most of it. Go and create more inflection points for yourself, and go and repeat the cycle of success. And I'll leave you with a final quote to reflect on the journey that you've started here at Generation. The best way to predict the future is for you to create it. Thank you all so very much. Back to you, Kiara.
Thank you, Paris, for those wise words. And I feel you about not feeling like you fit in or people underestimating you, because story of my life, Paris. So now
I thought you were gonna say that everybody confused him as Santa Claus. Sorry about
that too, because you know he had me fooled when he jumped in. He had me fooled. That was a good one, Paris. So now we will hear from one of our AMA instructors, Tanya Phillips. Tanya, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Congratulations. This is a day finally here, graduation. This is your day, a day for celebration, smiles, hugs, pictures, selfies, and of course, tears of joy. Until now, this day was a dream for many of you. On this day, December 16th, 2022, we are glad to announce you did it, and dreams do come true. First, everyone, graduates, you should reflect on your accomplishments, the accomplishments that you got to get here, the many challenges, some which only you know about, the training, lectures, quizzes, lab projects, homework, exams. I can go on and on. It was some days when you wanted to do anything other than go to training, but you showed up anyway. Generation graduates, you believed in yourselves and everything aligned into place. Your faith in your own abilities and hard work earned your individual graduation certificates today. Now, take some time to reflect upon the joys, the friends you've made, family support on and off camera, the skills you learned, how your world became bigger through learning. Also, the instructors who somewhere along the way became more than instructors, they became mentors. I hope you are proud of yourselves, because the Generation staff is surely proud of everyone from all of the training programs. You are graduating from a life-changing program. Job well done. But now, you may be familiar with this popular phrase, which is the American dream. The internet source definition of the American dream is the belief that anyone, regardless of where they were born or what class they were born into, can obtain their own version of success in a society which upward mobility is possible for everyone. I believe all of the Generation graduates today could easily substitute the word American for achievable, because many of the things you have achieved and many of the things you have yet to achieve are possible. are achievable because you dared yourself and completed the training program by dreaming of a career upward mobility. A famous slogan by Walt Disney, you dreamed, believed, dared, and you did. Generation graduates, as I conclude, my wish, my advice for everyone is that as you go forth in life, whatever path you take, you also become an ambassador to the motto, dreams do come true. The most magical, they say the most magical place on earth is Disney World, but it's not Disney World. It's Generations Graduation. Share your magical joy with your family and friends in the community. Congratulations. Again, job well done. Back to you, Kiera.
Thank you, Tanya. I think you should consider a career in motivational speaking. I was spilling the quotes. So thank you, Tanya. And I'm sure your learners very much appreciated that like I did. So now we will hear from one of our CMS graduates, Sierra Camper. Sierra, the floor is yours.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for having me. Thank you for allowing me a moment to speak with you all. I had no idea that this graduation was going to be this big and this large in magnitude, so I am really excited about speaking today. Thank you, Ms. Martha, for this opportunity. Okay, so I'd like to start by thanking Generations and the staff for this program and the opportunity for myself and others for helping everyday people like my peers and I to gain valuable experience, life skills, and career building skills to help us navigate this difficult but wonderful life. I'd like to encourage my peers and staff and the alumni to be encouraged to dream big and to be okay with failing. We just dust ourselves off and we try again. Be powerful and never give up. Simply put, I like to say, everyone keep going. And again, it was an honor and a great pleasure to speak with you all today. And I wish you the very best today and in the future. Thank you again, Generations, staff, and everyone who graduated today. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Sierra. We really appreciate you stopping by to speak. And next we'll hear from another one of our graduates of the JWD National Flex Cohort 6 program, Jack O'Hara. Jack, the floor is yours.
Why did the programmer quit his job? Because he didn't get a raise. Are you proud that we all get that joke now? We did it. Time to throw our virtual hats up. But before that, I want to say, wow, what a ride. We've just spent the past couple of months getting together every week to better our lives through learning this skill. And I think that's such an inspirational thing to see and to be a part of. I feel empowered having finished this course. Generation made me realize I like coding, and I also really like coding with other people. My favorite part of the course was learning to use collaboration technology like Git and GitHub and getting to pair program in JavaScript. I also enjoyed being team lead for an amazing team for my group project, Go Group 4. It also showed me that one day I'd like to be a team lead as a professional developer. I also want to thank all the instructors. You have all been so generous with your time and knowledge, and I really appreciate that. I'll especially miss random Zoom avatar class days with John. I also miss the pre-class music. I don't remember which TA played this, but I'm obsessed with Right Down the Line by Gary Rafferty now. It is such a chill song. Anyways, to continue, as we all know, web development is hard, and the mindsets that we've been developing through this boot camp are really what are going to pull us through this journey. I hope everyone continues learning how to code. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I highly recommend the Odin Project or Free Code Camp. I think they are good places to pick up where Generation has taken us coding wise. Make projects, go to meetups, have fun with it. Just don't give up. If you ever want to collaborate on something, feel free to reach out too. I like talking about code. And I want to end with an excerpt from John F. Kennedy's "We Choose to Go to the Moon" speech. I think about this speech a lot whenever learning to code gets difficult, and it kind of reminds me to keep on going. So here it goes. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we are willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win. Thank you.
Thank you for your energy, Jack. I can see your classmates really enjoyed your speech. You got a lot of love in the chat. So now we're going to move on to some words from Victor Reese on behalf of the Alumni Affairs and Placement team. Guys, please listen up for this information. We offer a lot of great benefits for our alumni, so be sure to look out for that communication. And the floor is Victor's virtually.
Greetings, graduates. Congratulations on this major accomplishment in your life. We are so proud of you. You have already displayed great resilience during your time at Generation. There has been a lot of transition that you as learners have had to deal with, and you have adapted and overcome. Today is a day of celebration. Today marks the beginning of your career journey in the field of IT. As excited as I am for you, and as excited as you are about this accomplishment, please remember, a great career is a marathon, not a sprint. The next steps in this journey will be filled with accomplishments and rewards, but you will experience challenges and rejection. These are the highs and lows of life, and why persistence and resilience are two of the most important mindsets to carry with you throughout life. The good news is, Generation is here to support you through all of this. You will have to be patient, you will have to put in the work and use the tools and resources provided to you. Most of all, you have to trust the process and yourself. And at first you don't succeed, try and try again. Perseverance is the key. You have gained many skills that will not only prepare you for the field of IT, but are transferable to an economy with a very robust job market, offering competitive salaries for people with IT skills. You may find applying for your most desired IT job may return a slow response, but take advantage of this market and your skills. Expand your search and apply for jobs across industries. Your new IT skills are desirable across job titles and organizations. Make sure you tap into all resources that the Career Advancement Team will offer you. Your Career Advancement Team will continue to guide and support you. We will be offering workshops, Slack postings, specifically focused on placement, sharing information and resources regarding placement, and posting a variety of placement opportunities. Congratulations again, and I can't wait to hear about the amazing accomplishments each of you will achieve during this journey. Best wishes and congratulations.
Although Victor could not be here with us today, I'd like to thank him for his words of encouragement and that information. Make sure you guys look out for that information from the Career Advancement Team. It is for your advantage. And without further ado, I would like to introduce the presentation of graduates. Congratulations again to everyone. I would like to congratulate everyone else once again. We are immensely proud of you guys on behalf of all the Generation staff. Again, we're so proud, and you guys should be proud too.